You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dual Diecast review. Today we have the Christopher Bell and the Martin Truex Jr. Dewalt paint schemes. Now I'm doing a Dual Diecast review because it's pretty much the same paint scheme, just different driver with a very I was going to say very small differences and a very few differences, and it came out smew. I don't know why, but yeah, either way, we got the 19 and the 20 for both, of course, Joe Gibbs Racing. Again, Christopher Bell and Martin Truex Jr. Now, I will be honest, this is a diecast review I've been kind of holding off on for quite some time. If I had the chance, I would push it back. And I don't really know why, other than I just don't want to do it. Like, it's weird. Normally, I love doing diecast reviews, but there's something about these paint schemes. I don't mind the paint schemes, but I feel like they're just so old and so forgotten that I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, we got to get it done and over with, because there's just way too many diecast reviews in order for me, or for me to not be able to skip out on any, so I have to review what I can, basically. I still got a bunch of old ones. I've got, what is my oldest one? Well, I guess the 2021 from, well, I don't know. Either way, I got a lot of diecast to review. I'm sitting over here looking at them, and I almost dread having to go through all of them. But anyway, same paint scheme, different drivers, same team, same manufacturer, all that good stuff. So we're going to, we'll just review the Truex first, and this is, I guess, it's the number first, so we will review the Truex fully and then kind of compare it to the Bell, but we can see, some of the different sponsors. Like, for the 19, they got Reese's here, and it does not have it on the 20 because it's a different driver, different sponsors, all that good stuff. So let's see what the number 20 car and the number 19 car has to offer. Here's the 19 car out of the box. Now, I must say, it is kind of disappointing that the gray is not black. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad paint scheme, but with the Dewalt text being black, for the most part anyway, except for the roof and the deck lid, I feel like instead of this, like, weird kind of like, I don't know, maybe like a clay type of gray, I wish it was black. I feel like, because I thought it was black to begin with, I'm like, oh, that looks awesome. And then when it comes to the actual car, it's like a weird gray, and I don't really get that. I kind of wish it was black. I feel like a black and yellow would look so much better than like a gray and yellow, if you know what I mean. So that is most definitely something I would do straight out of the gate. Now, again, not a bad paint scheme, don't get me wrong. I wish this gray was just black, because I feel like it'd look 100 times better. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it'd look a little worse. But in my opinion, I feel like the black would be a much better option. So right here on the hood, we got Dewalt right there, of course, nothing else around it. Got Truex Jr. with the not Chevy bow ties. I've been reviewing so many Chevys recently, it's not even funny. You can never have enough Chevy cars. Got the Toyota symbols on each side. Of course, you got the number 19. Again, you can kind of see that gray in the background. Dewalt, Truex Jr. Of course, you got the Dewalt right there again on the deck lid. Moving on to the back, we got the short spoilers. That will change in 2022. Thank goodness. Because believe it or not, if you did not know, they've been using this same mold since 2017. So it's been quite some time. Got Camry right there. Got the Toyota little badge there. Of course, you got Dewalt Toyota. The two taillights back here, XSE and the 19. Of course, you got the Dewalt. You got a really nice, nicely placed in size Bass Pro Shop logo there. Got Martin Truex Jr. scribbled up on the name rail. Toyota Auto Owners, Cessna, can't tell what that one is, and Joe Gibbs. Of course, you got the number 19, the big old Reese's logo there. On the, behind the 19, I guess you could say, we have Mac Tools, whatever that Cougar is, Lincoln Welders, Mobile One, Sherman-Williams, Simons, and Interstate Batteries. It'd be interesting to see an Interstate Batteries Truex car. Got NASCAR race car, NASCAR Cup Series. Of course, you got the Goodyear logo there. Goodyear tires, Canon and Sunoco. Of course, you got the number 19. A very nicely placed front end. I do enjoy that. And that's pretty much for this paint scheme. So again, I do wish it was just black, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'll be honest, I really like the striping when it comes to the sides. So here's where we're going to take a look at the different contingencies. Because again, same car, different drivers. So different drivers bring different contingencies. So like on this one, we have Rheem. Interstate Batteries is on both. But we have Rheem. We don't have as many contingencies down here as we do over on this side, which I don't know why. Bell brings pristine auction to the 20 car. Truex does not. Let's see, what else? There's not a lot of B-post contingencies compared to Truex. So there's a couple more, I believe. Maybe not. So let's kind of focus on what Truex brings to the table versus Bell. So, Bass Pro Shops, Truex brings. Racers, Truex also brings. Looks like, no, that's the same, it's just on the other side. Of course, you got Auto Owners, which is on the B-post, stuff like that. Cessna, that's all for Truex. And I think that is pretty much it for the differences. Not a lot of differences, there's really not. So, I don't know if I'll keep these diecast. I don't know if I'll get rid of these diecast. I don't know if I'll keep one and release the other. Honestly, there's probably a lot of diecast in my collection that I'm about to review that I'm also going to let go. Like, I think for the Snickers Peanut Brownie for another Joe Gibbs car, Kyle Busch, I believe I was going to get rid of this, and then I saw there was a race version I could possibly do, so I might just keep it for that. But I mean, I don't know. I kind of trying to get rid of a lot of the paint schemes that I have currently. Mainly because I'm running out of space and I'm kind of running out of room. And it's just, I don't know, because like I'm not really invested in this hobby as much as I used to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm still definitely invested. I'm still collecting a bunch of cars, making a bunch of die-casts, editing a bunch of die-casts, you know, this, that, and the other, right? Of course, I run bottom bag die-cast, but that's also kind of a big brain move, because what I do to kind of get my cars gone faster is, one, I'll make more money off of them if I, you know, turn them into something else. And I don't normally buy paint schemes just for customs. I'll normally use whatever I have, then get rid of them. So it's not wasting money buying more, getting rid of inventory, selling them for a little bit more because they are in fact customs for the most part. And I can also run like a mini, you know, die-cast dealership, even though they're all customs. So that's something I wanted to do for a while anyway. So it's kind of cool. I mean, you know, I kind of get to knock out like 5 birds with 1 stone. That is pretty cool. I'm glad I'm able to do this. And I am actually building a man cave, and I'm actually trying to make it like one of the coolest things ever. I'm going to try to save up some money, get some more like NASCAR related things other than just diecast. I'm talking like sheet metal, signs, stuff like that. It's going to be a pretty dope little room, hopefully. And I'm going to try to build like a sim rig. I'm going to see if that's even possible. It might be, it might not be. You never know. So trust me, I would love to keep these beautiful diecasts right here in front of me. But again, don't really have a lot of room. And I'm trying to I'm like getting a lot more into 124s now. Obviously, I've gotten a lot of juniors recently. Well, past couple months, I got a lot of juniors. I'm getting some more Bowmans in soon. So, you know, got to make room for those. And not only am I kind of making room and getting rid of these diecasts, you know, kind of selling them for not only profit, but I can kind of help pay on bills, help pay on, you know, stuff for the building, stuff for that room. So it's a lot of birds with 1 stone. So it's pretty cool that I'm able to do this. And I am kind of happy to mention, well, not kind of, I'm really stoked to mention, whenever I get that room built, I will do a room tour. And I've wanted to do a room tour for a while. I've wanted to do a diecast collection video for a while, so I'm going to kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone on that one, and hopefully have a really awesome video for you guys. So I don't know, I guess we'll kind of cross that road, or that bridge, whenever we get there. It's going to be really cool. Hopefully I'm going to have a bunch of junior cars hanging on the wall. Hopefully get some, you know, Hendrick sheet metal if I can. I would love to get a front bumper, but those things are like a couple grand. Don't know if I can do that, but you know, it would be really awesome if I could. Definitely going to get a piece of Bowman sheet metal. Gotta have that. But yeah, you know, just going to be a really awesome room. So hopefully we can kind of flip everything around and turn this into a whole different channel other than just strictly diecast reviews. But that being said, I do believe that is all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.